We are powerful. We are powerful. I say peace to the poets who propagate peace, who have to protect life, because war is a beast, and the war in the streets have got the poor on the leash. Right now there are people dying to eat, but like Zapata, we don't live on our knees, we die on our feet, we ride the streets, we don't sit down and complain. We are people of action. Everything we do is fighting for change. We represent peace because it's so critical. We represent peace because our soul's spiritual. I say peace to the Be the Change movement. The movers in the front and the people who ain't moved yet. Don't forget, change is pursuing. Don't forget, chains take time to loosen. Don't forget, Malcolm X was a truant. I say peace because I've lost so many to violence. And I speak peace because I've lost many more to silence.
I say peace to the poets who propagate peace with love in their hearts to operate on these streets. I salute your voice when they don't want us to speak. When an injustice takes place to any one of my peeps, I won't back down, I won't be at ease. I can't stay shut when little kids can't eat. When grandmothers get evicted and ain't got a place to sleep, while companies make trillions but won't give a peace. To deny ourselves of our global family is to deny ourselves of our own humanity. But with the ancestors guided, no cliff is too steep, we hold it down with y'all. Know what we propagate peace. Peace.
Peace, y'all. Peace, family. It is an honor for us to be here with y'all on the 39th day of your resistance, of your action, of your struggle. And for us, although it's our first time in this space, meeting your faces, meeting your persons, it's a welcoming, it's a returning for us. In being with so many communities who are uplifting the same struggle. And so we feel at home right here. And we want to thank you for welcoming us and inviting us to your home, to this struggle. So we are 2 out of the 5 peace poets. And my name is Emmanuel, and this is Abe. We'll be sharing a few pieces with y'all. And we want to invite y'all to feel comfortable, as some folks have been vibing already, to snap, to resonate with us. We welcome that. That to us is part of the meditation of this exchange. We're artists, we're also educators, and we use our art, our poetry, and our hip hop as our craft to uplift the voices of our community, of our voices. And so to start it off, one of the things that we uplift is organizing. And it's the work that y'all are doing right here, that y'all are investing with your presence right here. And this piece was written in reflection during the uprising in Ferguson. And I was resonating with a quote of Frederick Douglass, which goes by, "Power concedes nothing without demand." And so that was...
Without the what?
Power concedes nothing without demand.
Demands, yeah.
And so this was what was rummaging in my head during the time. And we also were actually in Ferguson for part of the time of the uprising and got to see firsthand the abuse that was going on in terms of how the police were responding, but also the inspirational ancestors living in our young people who were not afraid to stand up and say that they were not okay. So, I offer this piece. Power concedes nothing without demand. That means you're going to get your freedom from cold, dead hands. Because the man at the top is deaf to your plight. He's got nightmares of when the people unite. Labor, it's not just a name to me. It's why Americans invested in slavery. These capers led to hundreds of years of free labor they were stacking that free paper, freedom through blood, bone, sweat, and soot. Because when you sow all season, you want a piece of that fruit. Truth. This is my way to honor it. Freedom happens because of liberation movements, not a serendipitous change of consciousness. And what is freedom if not the right to work? Our right to work that angles and right what hurts. Power concedes nothing without force of will. Don't believe me, ask the workers who were coerced and killed. At Haymarket Square, workers were hurt at will, all for a few more freedoms to work, a drill. Such a novel idea to work that chill. The bourgeoisie are afraid of what time reveals. The truth is they don't own anything, they steal. Because when a worker spends their life constructing, who owns the steel? Traded in their life for a few measly meals, while they intimidate unions for a few measly deals. We must see the forces. That's why they keep blinders on horses. Power concedes nothing if you ask it a favor. Not even babies are safe. It took a movement to regulate child labor. Still becoming the country that we're yearning to be. Just in 93 got unpaid maternity leave. Everything has a history. 40-hour work week, vacation, sick days. You're taking off work. That's why they enslaved. And I still see the current schism. Because slavery still exists. It exists in prison. If freedom isn't tied to the way that we make a living, then we construct our own hell in which we live in. Power concedes nothing if you want its pity. When was the last time we ate out in the city? Who do they keep caged back in the kitchen? Those who they pay below minimum wage for a living. America's dirty secret. We hate immigrants, but love their cheap labor. Our economic policies force them out their countries, but we ask them for green papers. Our fear is that the next stop is transforming the world into a global sweatshop. Power concedes nothing without demand. And if you don't keep your rights by your fist, they just might fall out your hands.
Oh, you're beautiful. Hey, you get a standing ovation from me even before I can get up. Standing ovation. You're beautiful. You covered it all. You did it. Great.
So this piece is dedicated to all our mothers, mother figures, our brujas, our abuelas.
Yeah, brujas, yeah.
Mamas. That's right.
Hey, brujas.
We praise our mothers whom are holy, like Mamie Till Mobley. When it still feels like above corner and liquor stores, invisible signs read, for colored only. How much patience must we have for this emancipation? Procrastination. Where incarceration is a lot less about rehabilitation, but another stock option plantation. Raising families off of what drug deals yield. Some work the field, others pull rank to the White House, leaving us with foot and mouth, because we got a black president. It is our history that Arizona and Texas bans. And even with the black Spider-Man, our babies are still getting killed over Skittles and Arizona cans. I can't seem to sober up these Miller men. America's intoxicated with racism from George Washington to George Zimmerman. And the history of cotton picking. It's picking between two politicians, feel like picking between two nooses for lynching. There are days I still wait feeling like a second-class citizen. But we have survived over 400 years of slavery, dehumanized, cultural, physical, mental exploitation. It was illegal for us to read and write. Now we're kindly asked to turn down and recite. If there's one thing that Langston taught us, is that truths can never hide, that only so long can dreams be denied. We used to look out for underground railroads while Hound sniffed for tracks. Went for Grand, was a Theodore dropping needles on the track. To crack in the hood, heroin dropping needles suture tracks. To condemn and fatherless kids that quit to pursue scholastic tracks. To to 80s babies, influenced by the boom bap. I swear if I lost my voice, to get it back. With a twisted James Baldwin, till I'm a dead rusting type of lyricist. So throw your towel in the ring, cause this is Muhammad Ali with a twist of Frederick Douglass and rock steady. Our ancestors drive us and guide us with the revolutionary love. We are the struggle of the Zapatista, the hope inside in Tunisia, and the driving out of Mubarak from Egypt. And though we've been occupied without our consent, we will decolonize minds 100%. And there's no need to ask you to prove your solidarity in a Facebook or Twitter caption, because true belief is best expressed in action.
So this next piece is a piece that I wrote when a group of us were in the province of Guantanamo protesting the base in the prison. There, the group is called Witness Against Torture, and we were fasting during Thanksgiving, which was like really this powerful experience. And this is my reflection. Fear and hate can manipulate the mind, and those that know will never show it, but they'll work it in time. But hope the ignorance of the time. Get shot or get in line, get caught or drop a dime. A constitution's pretty, but your actions will define. It's like they don't believe that word and deed are intertwined. In Guantanamo, detained were 110. From that number were cleared 47, and their excuse for this abuse is still time. That they feel powerful, trying to maintain their prominence. They enter the global stage with the greatest example of their incompetence. They invade the wrong country, imprison the wrong men, abuse every human right, and wonder why we can't get along then. The arc of justice is a long back. Judge, jury, they've taken this power upon them. So I focus my spirit and pick up a strong pen. But this is only a poem. They bomb the wrong targets and say it was only their homes. They lock our people up and hope it's a no. We're calling Nicholas, but she don't pick up the phone. They threw her in solitary, but they don't think it's torture. They say she's only alone. A U.S. general testifies that Guantanamo prison makes the entire world unsafe, but a politician laughs in his face and says his words are mistakes. They trade world safety for political mistakes, and you may wonder, why do I have a stake? Because I've opened my eyes and I've seen this world is displaced. They create the systems that leave our lives shattered. And the people who are the problem reply with, all lives matter. Their intentions are suspect, because they've never lifted a finger for justice. Their innocence is a new kind of avarice. They ignore millions of Syrians, but their hearts break for Paris. They deny those most in need of our amnesty, further pointing out the hypocrisy of their humanity, reserved only for the select few of the human family. That's why we are witnessing this torture. Pray and take a breath. Know the root of your success before you go and cash that check. Billions in debt. Black Americans still fighting for their breath, reciting I can't breathe, while racists make jokes about our death. State violence is worldwide. We are witnessing we're here the next. In Guantanamo, where North Americans hide behind Cubans, where the U.S. military decides who is and isn't human. I was under the impression this country was founded to do away with this oppression, but I've learned my lesson. These rights were never meant for a man of my complexion. That's why I I put up a black fist. Because Bodega speak to me in Spanish and Deli speak to me in Arabic. I am where humanity connects. I live where the negro, blanco, and taino have met. Which is to say, I see with my third eye, and at the same time protect my neck. The road to justice is a marathon, and what we are asking for is a step. Abolish torture, end all unjust imprisonment. Only then will the darkness live, and we can finally wake. We are our greatest gift.
So this piece is called Barrio Libre, and where I'm from in the Bronx, right now in the South Bronx, there's like a big gentrified movement that's been going for years. In the South Bronx, where I'm from, they're trying to rename the neighborhood, so they're trying to call the South Bronx Sopro. They got luxury towers that are popping up. New Jersey? So Washington Heights is not Baja. Spanish Harlem is Baja, and they're trying to chase the South Bronx to Sopro. So this piece is just kind of dedicated to our neighborhoods, and also I had the pleasure of visiting a friend in South LA and just kind of seeing how it's kind of like it's happening all over the city, all over the country, all over the world. So this is dedicated to it. Barrio mío, barrio mío, barrio mío, barrio mío, barrio mío, barrio mío. This is not Sopro. This is where the doñas live, who give la bendición. Y si te lleva de consejo, te muere de viejo, sabe educación. This is salsa con coco. So if you can't dance the topic, don't even think about stepping in the bodega with a two-step Macarena, because they will let you have it. This is not a tall Starbucks smoke a caramel latte for $6.50. This is pastelitos y tacos. La habichuela, la botánica Santos. And so high school, the only diverse in las escuelas is that one white kid in class. Who's really Puerto Rican? This is fathers who don't know how to show love, because they've had too many affairs with tequila and Corona. This is booty parlors and nail salons that help with the makeup. This is $5 shakers. This is Pedro Arbizu condoms. This is Mama Pinor. This is Cesar Chavez. This is us ready to fight so history will tell stories of our people laying down the water. This is us ready to burn down the barns of communities, of nobles, because communities don't put up borders. Say that demand for human rights is out of order, skin color out of order, citizenship out of order, but throw us in the toilets when the bathrooms are out of order. Because it's okay for us to be janitors and porters, or serving hors d'oeuvres to tourists, or reporters call us foreigners, expecting us to find livable quarters for our sons and daughters while you paying us less than $7.25. Trying to deport us. When from Africa you exported us. Imports in a strange home. We make this home. Sort of. So we wonder what you expected for us, because we still celebrate life despite being boxed in the corner. These are your streets, and our children. And we heard it takes a whole village to raise just one. So this is our fight to make the barrio libre, so that we can see the children of truth grow. Barrio libre, barrio libre, barrio libre.
Do you know, are you familiar we just wanted to share one more refrain before we get into the I Can't Breathe song. It's just been a real pleasure to be here and spend this time together. Just to see y'all here and to know that this community exists and it's on the 39th day of this struggle. Refills our love. We're able to go back to our community. This next song plays with the idea of divine time and how our resistance is always on time. And so, you'll feel the natural rhythm to it, but basically when I gesture to the people, I say right on time. From the Bronx to LA, we stamping out here. Yeah.
We're gonna rewind that.
From the Bronx to the LA, you know we not playing, we stamping out here. Right on time, is that good love magic? You know we need about it, singing Black Lives Matter. Right on time. From the Bronx to the LA, you know we not playing, we stamping out here. Right on time. Is that good love magic? You know we need about it, singing Black Lives Matter. Right on time. From the Bronx to the LA, you know we not playing, we stamping out here. Right on time. Is that good love magic? You know we need about it, singing Black Lives Matter. Right on time. We on time like the maroons and that turned up with the moon. The white men play beach, spelling our dooms, laughing at our wounds, spelling our wounds. Ain't that America? Celebrate a murderer? Why we surprised? Our people still want to be more. Why the hell you think our people want not to be more? Seems like freedom. They'll take the detour. Criticize the blast, but they planted all the C4. From the Bronx to LA, you know we not playing. Stepping out here. Right on time. That good love magic. You know we be about it. Singing Black Lives Matter. Right on time. Right on time. We're going to close out, and Ebony's going to lead us in this song. This song, again, was written in response to the murder of Eric Garner, but really serves to speak to the omnipresent violence and death that police across this country have caused and continue to cause, and the torture that is happening right now behind prison bars. And so we want to bring the spirit of that resistance, the spirit of that creativity with the community that keeps it alive, the community that's doing the work. And it's our honor to sing this with y'all. So.
You want to give me the beat that y'all want? Like, what's your rhythm?
You got rhythm. We got you.
I keep hearing my brother singing, I can't breathe. Now I'm in the struggle, and I can't breathe. Calling out the violence of the racist police. We ain't gonna stop till our people are free. We ain't gonna stop till our people are free. I still hear my brother saying I can't breathe. Now I'm in the struggle and I can't breathe. Calling out the violence of the racist police. We ain't gonna stop till our people are free. Say, we ain't gonna stop till our people are free.
This ain't
till our people are free.
Catch up if anybody wants to have some conversation and just like inform us more of your work.
You guys are educated.
Yeah, absolutely. We're trying.
So beautiful.
Awesome. Yeah, get up, get.
Like, y'all are our tribe.
Hey, now, for those of you watching the live stream, probably gonna stop streaming right now. But just to let you know, like, what was going on right here. We are here in Los Angeles. We're in downtown LA, and we are at City Hall. I don't know, it's a bad angle, but like this is the City Hall tower here. You can see City Hall here. So the group decided to have a circle up in the little the entrance here of City Hall. So that they sat down to have their circle, and then a police officer came out from City Hall and said, "You have to move." And then the legal observer said, and the police officer said that the building is closed, you can't be here. So the legal observer said, "Where's the sign? Can you show me the sign that says that people can't be here?" And then, so the cops had to get together and have their little powwow. And then there was a conversation between the legal observer and the cops. And then the legal observer came out and said, "Okay, you guys just don't block the doorway." So, and then these awesome guys came to visit and did their poetry and everything. So, anyway, everything is pretty chill here tonight. Once again, there is the plaza area across the street where Black Lives Matter have been camping. I forgot this part. This is day 39 of a 24-hour sleepful protest called Decolonize LA City Hall, and they were originally over here in front of City Hall steps, and then like for 3 days, and then LAPD asked them to please move over to this the free speech area in the plaza. And then the city decided to change the law. And then the new law is that the plaza is closed at 7 o'clock, and this very large open space that's used daily by thousands of people on the sidewalk is now not a sidewalk, and is a plaza. So they put yellow tape, so it's impossible really to set up a tent legally. I can just quickly go over there and show you guys if you want, because I'm probably going to stop live streaming, because it's a pretty chill night. I don't think, I don't know, my gut feeling is a lot's not going to happen tonight, but that could change, I could be wrong, so I will be here for a while. I don't know how long I'll stay, but I'll go back live if anything does happen. So here's the part of the sidewalk that nobody uses, because it's only like 3 feet wide, and then here's the part of the sidewalk that thousands of people use. It's like 20 feet wide, and then here's the yellow caution tape that the police have put up all around the whole plaza area, and including the space that they're saying is not. And then the portrait of Adele Jones is still there, and the portrait of Azelle Ford is still there, but they're very faded. Very faded. And then there's still like some chalk outline drawings on the ground here. But so what the LAPD is saying is sidewalk here is only about 4 feet wide. So this is the amount of space that's legally required here to have a wheelchair pass. So according to the Jones Act here in LA, between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m., you can have a tent and you can sleep on the sidewalk so long as there's enough room for 4 feet of clearance for a wheelchair. So this is like legally you cannot have a tent here. So the city has made it impossible for Black Lives Matter to stay here at night after 7 p.m. But Black Lives Matter does not want to fight with the city over sidewalks and tents, because that is not their battle. So they've been pretty much bending over backwards to comply, because they're picking their battles. I mean, they have 5 demands. The number 1 demand is for Chief Beck to be fired. So that's where their focus is. Their focus is on those demands. And anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stop streaming now. But again, I promise, if anything interesting or dangerous or crazy happens, I will go back live. Good night. Hi, Damien. Hi, Purcell. Hey, Raider. Good night. Hey, guys. Also, you guys can donate, because I'm like really not doing well right now financially. So you can donate to help me keep me going at paypal.com. My email address is pmbeers@gmail.com, or you could go to paypal.me/pmbeers. But whatever, any donations would be awesome. So good night.